Let's see if I do this wrong. Ouch. There's treasure chests to be found in all 6 of the new zones, and in each zone there's a couple handful that lead to an achievement. In Stormsong, all 10 chests show up on your minimap whenever you're near. In Tiragarde, to find half the chests, you need to find a treasure map first. Here in Drustvar, over half of the chests are hidden behind some kind of sorcery. Sure, simple sorcery, in 4 cases just requiring a single click to undo, but only 3 of these 10 treasures show up on your minimap. You have to hunt for the other 7. I generally like to do these videos without giving everything away at the start, but in this case I'm going to show you the zone map and the location of the 10 chests. I'm not giving away the precise locations of the chests, so you'll have to do some hunting anyway. If you want to go exploring on your own, I think this is the way to do it. Alright, with that out of the way, 10 chests. There's 3 groups here. 4 chests are hidden behind witches' torches, 3 are plainly visible but secured by a rune protection, and the final 3 are, well, just unguarded except by mobs. I am again going to go roughly clockwise with these 10 chests, starting at the 12 o'clock position from the center of the map and moving around. Let's get to it. The first chest you'll come across this way is the Rootbound Chest, one of the 3 chests hidden behind a rune puzzle. I'll let the video do the explanation of where the chest is. If you just try to open the chest, you'll be hit for a good chunk of your health and be knocked back. In my case, I had to kill off a few skeletons to get to the chest. Getting rid of the runes is a simple matter of clicking the 4 in the right order. You can just try every combination. There's only 24 possible combinations, and unless you know when you got one wrong, so you don't actually have to try all 24. The most you have to try is 9. The actual pattern is the same as the runestones that you find laying about nearby, read from left to right. In the case of this coffer, the order is right, up, left, and down. The second chest, the Bespelled Chest, is hidden behind Barrow Knoll Cemetery, up on a hill behind a small cluster of witch trappings. Finding the chest is a bit tricky, as with many of these chests, they're not out in the normal area of play. And furthermore, this one is hidden behind a ridge, so you won't even see the chest as you're running around. This chest is one of the ones hidden behind a witch torch as well. Just click the torch, wait a second, and the chest is yours. The Rootbound Cache is in the area known as Gold Koval. I think I hit that right. Up in the icy reaches high above eastern Drustvar. Getting to this chest is time consuming if all you need is the chest. Hopefully this is one that you found while questing in the zone. The chest is hidden in a cave on the eastern shores of a small lake. Okay, really, that's just a pond. Blizzard decided to fool me by saying there was a platinum deposit nearby, but I couldn't find it. Oh well. Just the chest? I'm going to call these runes H, K, R, and N. I can clearly see 3 of the runes, all but the third, so the order is K, R, something, N. Something's got to be H. The next ensorcelled chest is actually pretty close, but it's also easy to get to from the Fletcher's Hollow flight point, which is the path that I'm following here in the video. Between the previous chest and this one is a waterfall and a steep cliff, however, so it's tricky to move from one to the next. The chest is hidden pretty far off the beaten path. No quest will bring you up here, and the chest, being hidden behind a witch's torch, won't show up on your minimap. Finding it by yourself would really require some strong exploration chops, so kudos to you if you found it by yourself. Now we move to the west side of Drustvar, starting at the far south end, to the Runebound Coffer. Again, with the name Runebound, you know it's going to be hidden behind some runes. The nearest flight point is probably Avon's Watch, but here I start the video from the giant hollowed out tree trunk that serves as a bridge across the river on the road leading up into the mountains. I dodge around a rare mob, ghost named Arvon, and come straight at the chest. On the arch above the chest, you can clearly see 3 markings, R, N, something, K, the H rune having fallen down whenever the arch was ruined. The next 2 chests are in the area known as the Crimson Forest in southwest Drustvar, and are named the Stolen Thorn Speaker Cache and the Hexed Chest. The Thorn Speaker Cache is just right there. I want to say in the open because it's not hidden behind runes or a torch, but it doesn't show up on a minimap, and it's actually inside a cave that's a bit hard to find. The path I use here is from the road up from Anytown. The Hexed Chest is to the west on a cliff overlooking the ocean. The route I use here is also up from Anytown, though I started the video a bit earlier, a bit lower on the road. The chest is hidden behind a big tree, and you can see me point out that tree in the video as I run up to it. You might have to fend off some bewitched bears or something, but this one's pretty easy to find, although again it's hidden behind a witch's torch. The web-covered chest is one of the few here that will show up on your minimap, and it's in an area that you're very likely to have run across while adventuring or doing world quests in the zone. It's not hidden behind runes or a witch's torch. Instead, its protection is much more mundane: spiders. Stepping on any of the web-covered mounds will spawn a spider, forcing you into combat. Well, it's also hidden beneath a tent, so depending on your camera, it could be a bit tricky to see. I suggest just looking at your minimap. Okay, so this isn't exactly a clockwise order, but anyway, as you run from the flight point, you'll come across the Merchant's Chest before the Enchanted Chest, so we'll do that one first. You might even have run across this merchant and wondered what that was all about. While running to Waycrest Manor one day, I stopped and read what the merchant had to say. The chest can't be opened, and adding 1 + 1 gives 2. The raven circling above must have the key to this chest. It took a few kills, but eventually one dropped the key, and with it, you can open the chest. For my main, the Enchanted Chest was the last one I opened. It's hidden in a cave that you can't even see as you run from the flight point, as a series of trees cleverly hide the cave entrance. The cave isn't deep, and the protection again is an easy 1 click away. That's the 10 chests. Also note, in Drustvar, there are achievements for a bunch of rares, an achievement to explore all of the zone, 6 sausages to eat, 4 witches' boons to gather, 10 drushed stele, 13 different cursed animals to kill, and 4 ancient relics to find. There are a ton of achievements here in Drustvar, so I'm sure to cover one of them soon. Which one do you wish you had a video for? Let me know in the comments. And if you made it this far, thank you. And please hit the like button. I'd greatly appreciate it.